a rapper and I'm making them bands and they gonna go faster. Y'all is some.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Leah Alalay's channel. And today, as you can see, we're outside and we're touching grass. Bitch, what? Yeah, what? Y'all, I really want to do ASMR videos, but like the one ASMR video that I did do, because the ASMR, my first video was actually an ASMR video, and I uploaded it. But then YouTube took it down, talking about some age restrictions, and it was exposure for body, basically, which is confusing because like, bitch, I had some clothes on. But you know what? Further ado, let's knock that out the show and let's get into the video. So the video I'm doing is rating the books that I've read so far this summer. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go into my favorite book that I read this summer, and this is like a simple classic one. Oh, I got it upside down. But this book is The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. And I like this book because, one, I think it like changed my perspective a lot on things, and already I was like going through some like issues with myself, so I think this like helped me like realize. But one of the main messages that I kind of took from this is like how I think it was the first person you talked to. Yeah, it's been a minute because I'm doing it, but the first person you talked to, the lesson that they gave him was that we're all connected as humans. And I feel like that was good for me to like learn, because it feels very good to know that, because it kind of like we are connected and we're all we're living lives together, we're living in this world together, and we're going through all these situations. And it might seem like on this earth that we're just going through all of it alone, but we're not going through anything alone. And there's so many things we have in common, more than we don't have in common. Like there's gonna be a person out here who like sees everything you do, and like, well, not sees everything you do, but like gets you to the max, and there's gonna be people who don't get you. And the thing about it is what I'm just trying to say is that we're just like, us as humans, we try to divide each other. We're more similar than we're not similar, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And I'm gonna just like go past that, because low-key I just made a video that was like similar to what I'm saying right now, but like this is not about that. This is about my books. And yes, I love this book. I would give the book I don't know, what would I give it? It was very simple to read. I like this because at first, like I was reading it, it was like very simple to read. But actually, I'm writing this. Let me show y'all. Hold up, I think it's on the first page. But I'm writing like sticky notes because I want to give this book to my cousin, because I think this book is so simple to read. So I want to give it to my cousin, because I think she's younger than me. That's why I don't want to give her like a book that's like very sophisticated and annoying to read. You know, it's just like harder to read because she's younger and she's a kid. And I think this would be good. And I have like, you know, just little sticky notes of this, because this is a really good book. It's a very simple book, but it gets the job done, and I really enjoyed reading this. I really did. And yeah, I think that would be honestly like so cool. Like I really like the perspective of this book, of like how like you die, and then you like go to the 5 people who like had some type of impact or effect on your life. Even if you didn't really know them, somehow they impacted your life without like even knowing you. So I think that's really good. The next book is called Find Me by Andre Astaman. And this is like me being a hater girl. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I did not read the entire book. I kind of stopped after a specific portion that I'm going to go more in depth about, but I wanted to read the entire book like after, but then low-key I forgot the page number because I don't have like a bookmark. But yeah, I wanted to read the entire book so I could like 100% hate on it, because it's like there's probably more stuff going into depth about it. But what I read is about a younger woman and then an older man. They like see each other on the train or subway, whatever not, and then they start talking. And the thing I don't like about the book is like, one, this entire time, like I don't know what I was reading. Like I didn't like, what did I read? But the one thing I didn't like is like, so I kind of seen like their relationship the entire time, like when they were talking on the train, as like y'all are like giving like very like like older man, older girl type vibe, not in a relationship way, not in a kissy type way. Like imagine like a young girl, like 15 years old, and then her high school coach. That's the kind of vibes I was giving off with that. Like, they can banter with each other, but we're not shipping these motherfuckers together. Like, y'all are separate. In this book, like, there's like, obviously they're both consenting adults, not like what I just like compared it to, but that's like the relationship that I feel like that's the kind of relationship that I got from them. Like, I gave, like, they gave fucking platonic, and it ain't nothing worse when it's a platonic relationship, seems as if, and then they try to like make it kissy dissy and lovey dovey. Like, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, boys and girls can be friends, and they can just be friends and nothing more. But this book, that's what took me off, because I didn't want to see them together, because when she invited a random ass man, I guess if you want to live in superstition, but you don't know nobody's fucking attention, especially as a girl, you don't know anybody's attention. But she invited the man to her father's house, and the thing that fucking threw me is like the older man, because the older man has his own son who he's seeing, but then the son basically stands him up saying that he has something to do, so they're not going to be able to meet up. So then the girl invites, after they like get off the train, the girl invites the older man that she was talking to her house, and they go to her father's house and they're talking. But then I think it was like a day after, or like later in the day, it's later in the day, the older man, he was like, oh, I need somewhere to be, I gotta go. I think it was like a lecture or like something he has to go do as a professor, so he needs to go do this, so he leaves. And then the girl's like, oh no, I want to come with you. So then the dad is obviously, or the girl's father, she's obviously like, oh, why are you leaving so soon, you know, whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. And I feel like, but she still goes, okay, mind you, she still goes, they go out to the lecture or whatever together. And I feel like that's kind of like just weird. Like, my parent over a nigga I just met, a nigga I met 2 days ago, a nigga I met for one day over my parent. And mind you, this is an older man. Like, she's already put in the thing that he's gonna die soon. So it's kind of like, you're gonna leave your parent that is like clearly like on his deathbed to go spend time with a man who, if you read the book, you like kind of like get the context and why this seems stupid. I'm at the part, there's kids screaming, but you would get the context on why this sounds so stupid. But it's kind of like, that's just like the irony of it, because this is the man, he just got stood up by his son, and then you're gonna watch the girl stand up her father to come and hang out with you, but you just got stood up by your son. Y'all see the triangle I'm trying to say? That's why I don't like this fucking book. And then on top of that, incest. Oh baby, yes. And the way the girl like explains it, like, I don't like the girl in this damn book. No shade, but she explains it as like, you know, so as I said, the love interest is them two, and then she's kind of like talking to him, and then she's talking about how like they just want to like have like some like special moments. So she starts telling him like stuff that, you know, she's never told anyone before. So then she tells him like basically about the incest stuff with her brother. I'm not gonna get into depth about it, but bitch, just imagine. I'm not explaining that, but yeah. And then I don't like how the book just try to slide that shit off. Like, can we go back? Because one page is about incest, and then we're just go like diving back into the relationship. No baby, we need to get into the deets of this. Why did you add this into the book, baby? Did you think that we wanted to hear that? We did not want to hear that. But I just feel like it was just so random. Like, I get like he wanted to like have like her have this major flaw or like major thing in her life that was like ew, and then him have this major flaw in his life that was about ew, which is his, I think it was like how he cheated on his wife, and they were both having affairs or whatever. But it's just like, damn, like, you just went low, and then you gotta make the girl go lower. Like, I feel like that's the, but imagine your significant other tells you like that they like did some incest ass shit, and you like gonna talk to them? Cause no, the man literally was just like, oh, okay, that's not that bad. That's basically his emotion. Are you fucking playing with me? If my fucking significant other tells me that they have been diddy bopping with their fucking blood sibling, oh, that doesn't look good, cause I'm weak as fuck. Can I flex? Okay, y'all, I'm getting off the house now, but like, bitch, are you fucking for real? Like, why is the author just trying to skip past this? Like, this is not no like little thing where you're like, oh, it's just a little insignificant detail. Fuck out of here. End the relationship right now. But yeah, after that incident, I stopped reading the book. And honestly, I should have stopped reading the book after they kind of like made them like started kissing and shit and like expressing like love, whatever, lovey-dovey feelings for each other, because I did not want that to happen in the first place. But then it happened and I was like, oh, okay, like what the fuck is this, bitch? Wattpad shit. And I do be reading Wattpad, but bitch, it ain't no shit like this. I do not want y'all to be together, because like it's Wattpad shit and it's like shit that like y'all don't need to be together. That's my point. Y'all don't need to be together. It's platonic, okay? But yeah, this book, 10 out of 10. This book, that's probably worse than the collection, so I say 4 out of 10. But I don't say 4 out of 10 because I'm giving it a little bit of grace, even though it's that nasty ass shit. But I'm doing that because like I just know there's probably worse books. I've not read all of them. Okay, the next book and the last book that I've read fully finished is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Y'all, and the thing that I really liked about this book is just like, I just like how like it's written in not like a professional type of way, or like even a way that's like, you know, like how you would feel like a typical book would be like. I feel like it's read and written in like a very kid type of way. That's why it kind of feels like, or not kid, teenager type of way. That's why it kind of feels like more personal when you're reading it as a teenager, because it's like, oh, okay, it's going on. But y'all, I just feel so sad for, what is that motherfucker's name? Charlie, because he was just going through all of this icky stuff. And I feel like the people want to talk about how he was friends with all these people and how like all of them were like exploiting him, and like they're drawing the line, or we're not drawing at the line, but like mostly like express like saying, or mostly talking about like how they were all kissing on him and he's like younger than them. I think he's like 3 grades younger than them, because he was a freshman and then they were seniors. So like they all kissing on him and people are taking that as the weird thing. But I think the weirdest thing is how they just gave this motherfucker this motherfucker, what the fuck, y'all, screw the English language. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is like they got this motherfucker addicted onto stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. That's where y'all should have. That's still bad, but I feel like that's bad because like that sticks with you. Like now you got an addiction, now you doing coke, now you doing marijuana, now you drinking, now you doing all this, that, and the third, and he's still doing this. It's smoking cigs. Like come on out. But now I feel like that's also very bad. Like yeah, just give him an addiction. And I don't know, there's not really much I can say. I did watch the movie, and I feel like the movie, like if you just watch the movie and you didn't read the book, I feel like there's definitely things that you probably didn't fully understand. Just because when I was watching the movie, I was like, I totally would not have like, because it just goes like very fast. Like the things are just going fast. This happens. At least in the beginning it goes slow, and then it just goes fast. And I feel like if you didn't read the book, it's kind of just like you don't really know all the things that are like going. And like also they left out, the thing I didn't like is they left out like the part where like the sister got pregnant. I forgot her name, but I feel like they didn't like show much about the relationship, and that's what they should have did. They should have showed more like of like their relationship, because I feel like they just like left her out to be like, you know, careless sister, not a careless sister, but like very like, they didn't add much about her. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think their relationship was like very like, I think it was like one of the relationships that were better compared to all these other fuck ass relationships where everybody kissing on him, and they want to add depth about that but not depth about the one that is like, you know, very like there. And you know, I can't find the word for it, but I give this book like I give it an 8 out of 10. I also very enjoyed this book. It was very nice. So I was reading this for like a long time. Like I was up to like 5 a.m. reading this book. I wanted to finish it because it's just really good. I got addicted to this. And this is like me. These are the books I read before, because right now I'm in the slump right now. So yeah, I'm in the slump. But I really like this book. And then the book that I'm reading right now, I think it's called, the other one that I'm reading that's at home is like, it's called Afterland, and I forgot who it's by. But I started reading that one. It's more simpler. And then I started reading this one, Beloved by Tori Morrison. And I got to like page, I forgot. I think I just got to like the first section, because I'm reading an audiobook. For the life of me, I could not focus and read this stuff. Like I was trying to read Beloved, and I was like, so she did this and she did that. I don't get it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought something was like going through my head, but then I seen somebody like, bro, someone on TikTok knows the algorithm. Somebody was like talking about the same exact book, saying how like, basically just saying how like how it's weird reading it or whatever, or it's hard reading it. And I was like, girl, me too. Like, okay, so this is not just this is not just me feeling this way. It's literally, it's not me, okay? But yeah, it was kind of hard to read. Well, not hard to read, but like it was just kind of like this happens. It's just like a lot of things happening. I don't know. So I really needed to go through the audiobook. So yeah, I'm through the first section of the audiobook, which was like damn near 2 hours reading the book. So here's this book, and so far it's been good. So far it has been good. But I think you really gotta focus to read this book. Even when I'm like reading the audiobook, you gotta close your fucking deck of brains, and you gotta sit down and read this full attention. Like, that's the only way you're gonna get this book. Because I feel like if I like missed out on a couple pages of this or like this book, it would have been like, okay, it doesn't really matter, because they had some like moments that weren't as significant or didn't add much to the plot. But like, no, you need to focus. That's what I'm just trying to say for this one. You need to focus on this book. Review for these books. And as you can see, it got dark. It got a little bit dark out. Well, it is pretty dark because it started at like I got here like at 8:02. It's summer, so like the sun goes down a little bit. So, because I feel like if it was winter, baby, this sun would have been down. Sun down, up, sun down. Is that how it go? May down, it's up. Oh no, it goes fade down. Oh, okay. No, scratching. All right. But yeah, now I'm gonna just, I don't know what time it is. I think it's probably like, I would assume it was like 8:40. So we got a couple more minutes to like just lounge around the park, because as I said in the other video, I got here mad late. Y'all, I'm not even gonna lie and say I'm gonna edit this video today, because I'm probably not. So, hey y'all, do y'all notice my hair is black now? My hair is black. So, because the last couple videos with my hair pink, I know I look way better with the black. Everybody tells me that. Everybody fucking tells me that, and it's pissing me off, because bitch, I was pink for a fucking minute now, and you bitches just telling me that, oh, as soon as I dye my hair back, you're like, oh, you look way better. You look way better. But yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was just I'm gonna lounge around, you know, feel the air, and just living myself. It's not much people at this park. I thought it was definitely gonna be more, so I was like, but I was still gonna do the video even if it was more. But yeah, this is giving like, I want you to rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat, chains. Not the lyrics of the song, but like the vibes, Aaliyah vibes. Yo, my name is Leah. But like, you know, like the Erykah Badu vibe, y'all. Are y'all getting that from me? Are y'all getting that from me? Right? Okay. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully I edit this at least. I'm gonna give myself 2 days max. Do not let this like go into the weekend. Editing go into the weekend. I'm gonna upload it, y'all. I'm gonna upload it, y'all. Okay, y'all. Bye. Leah LA out.
A rapper, and I'm making them bands, and they gonna go faster. Y'all is some failures. Y'all waiting for my downfall, and it's not coming. Y'all running, cause when I show up, y'all be blunting, y'all be buffing, y'all be closing y'all mouths, cause y'all know nothing.